So, I want to mention how beauty can carry us through hard times, difficult times. I'm back home. For people who know me, you know I'm back home in Los Angeles. I've been back for over a year and I love it. I love it. And last night I had a dream. I had a dream that I was still back out there in this terrible area of Indiana. God bless the people there though. Gary, Indiana. Miss you all so much, man. I miss the people of Gary. I miss the people of Wisconsin. Those are good people. But at that time, it was a very difficult time politically for me. I was dealing with a lot of evil people politically and stuff like that. And I realized that there's a creator online, Lexi Liberty, and I used to watch her videos and everything. I remember the first time I saw her. Her beauty was so astonishing that I was just shocked. I was shocked, and beauty is so important to appreciate. You know what I mean? Beauty is so important. When you see a significant amount of beauty, it could carry you through a lot. I used to have poems up in my apartment, and I used to have almost 600 books that were just gorgeous books, beautiful books. And I surrounded myself with beauty. But it's interesting because you'll get someone who is like poetry beautiful, like this young lady. And if you could, is it called personify? Personify? It's like artwork personified, or like in poetry. That's the amount of beauty. That's the beauty you would expect. But I didn't realize that her beauty would actually carried me through a very difficult time until last night when I had a dream that I was stuck there again, and she was in the dream. And when I woke up from it, I knew it was my subconscious, like showing me that, hey, as much as I don't, because I don't like to talk about people. I'm very big on separating myself with other people due to a lot of trauma and people backstabbing me. I'm a total empath, unfortunately, so I trust people a lot and they tend to hurt me. So during that whole time when this person was carrying me through, as far as that beauty, I was actually denying that that was a big part of it. And now that I'm here and I have other types of beauty, again, it's kind of like that person's beauty physically. It's that type of beauty, but it's in different things. I went up to North Edwards about a week or two ago. I made a video about it, and I got to see the SpaceX, the Falcon 9 take off just west of me. So I pulled over and I watched that. And I posted it on here too. It's pretty cool. It's that beauty, the beauty of the desert and driving through, being able to smell the dry air of the California desert, out in Palm Springs, out in Edwards, the sunset on the way down to San Diego. I'll go down there and deliver a load of fuel, and I get to see the sunset over the ocean to my right. And it's that beauty. It's that beauty, man. And it's important to not just, what's the word? I guess not just notice the beauty and take that time to understand that beauty exists, but also to understand how strong it can make you through difficult times. When I was out there in Indiana, I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die. And I was not prepared to die out there. I wanted to die back out here, my home in LA, but I was stuck out in Indiana for 9.5 years. And it was the worst time of my life. Worst time of my life. Didn't know life could be that terrible. I was hospitalized a couple times for trying to unalive myself. It was terrible. It was terrible. But the last couple of years when I made it through, it was beauty that got me through. Again, not just that girl Lexi Liberty, which was nicely now significant part of it. But yeah, people who are doing debates, theological or philosophical debates on TikTok and stuff like that. But my point is, be aware of the beauty around you. Learn to appreciate the beauty around you. If you're a person of beauty, actually, now I think of it, even with Lexi Liberty, if you're a person of immense beauty, be careful how you treat people. I was in love with a woman who was just as beautiful as this Lexi Liberty girl. It was back in 2010. And I'll always be in love with her. Unfortunately, she's married and has kids, has for a decade. And I'm glad it did not work out between us, because she deserved something better, someone better, you know. And when she and I would talk, she would tell me about how she'd be rude to a guy online because the guy would try and talk to her, create conversation, and she would just be like, Google it, and just ignore them because she was so beautiful. Guys were flirting with her all the time. And at this time, she and I knew each other for a while, and we had strong feelings for each other. I said, please don't do that to a man. Please don't do that to a man. Because when you have so much beauty, like you're an angel, and a man can be going through a hard time in his life, which I didn't yet, but now when I think of it, I was like a premonition of like of the future. I knew what was gonna come my way, I think. But it could destroy a man. It could destroy a man. Just a little bit of dismissal like that, or a cruel word from a woman who's so angelic, you know. And I think that's the reason that I avoided admitting to myself that there was anyone that was so beautiful that I needed that beauty to carry through, is because of the risk of being hurt by what you see, not as a beautiful person, but like an angelic being, you know. And that could just destroy a man. And it's so important to treat each other well. But I remember, she really was nice to men after that, once I explained the difficulty of being a man in today's age and everything, and how a guy could be on edge and just be like, wow, no one will give me, you know, even the slightest bit of respect or anything, and you don't know what he could do. So it's so important when you wield that much beauty, because it could be a weapon. And don't take this as me, a 45-year-old man, flirting with this girl or anything like that, because it's not. It really is about beauty, and how I think people need to be aware of it anymore. Because everyone's staring down on their cell phones. I live in a beautiful area, Knott's Berry Farm right there, Disneyland right there in a straight shot, Hollywood sign here to my right, not even much of a distance. And I'm surrounded by beauty, but people here can't see it. They don't appreciate it anymore. But we're surrounded by beauty all the time. And it's just being wasted, you know. Appreciate the beauty that we get to witness in life, because it's not going to last forever, and we're not going to last forever, you know. But appreciate the good things. Appreciate the good things. And don't try and take it. Don't try and take it. Don't. I see that a lot of people want to try and pursue the beauty and own that beauty. That beauty be theirs, but sometimes you just look at it, you store it, and it's just for you, you know? You don't share it with anyone else, so it's just meant for you. But, yeah, don't take beauty for granted. I'm gonna go exercise now, because I've been sick for like 11 days in a row. And my Blueprint products are here, so more stuff to look forward to. I doubt anyone's gonna watch this all the way through. If you do, drop a comment. I'd be surprised by your patience with me.